Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, I will explain how an organization can build quality as a winning strategy within any organization. In order to do this, if we consider the definitions of quality, there are several definitions for quality. For instance, quality is conformance to specifications. Quality means customer satisfaction. Quality means zero defects. But for this video, I chose that quality means everything is done correctly the first time and every time. Why I chose that definition for quality? Because it is very practical and broad based and it can be applied to any given situation. For example, if you look at everything is done correctly, the first time is the one we require if we are doing an activity within an organization to eliminate errors or defects in an organization. Why we have selected quality as a winning strategy? You might wonder that at the moment the market is very competitive. As a result, consumers have a wider selection. They can select any product when they go to the market because similar products are available. So the question remains how we can attract in this competitive market customers for our products. The only secret weapon for this is to build quality within your organization. Because when you have built quality within your organization, your output may be a quality of product or quality of service that will definitely address the needs and wants of the customer. As a result, you can retain the customers for your products when compared with other products. The other thing is, when you improve quality within your organization, you can cut down unwanted waste. As a result, the waste will add to your profit. Therefore, without changing or increasing the price factor of the product, you can market your product with an affordable price to the consumer. As a result, consumer is willing to buy your product because the price is reasonable and therefore you can remain in the market in a long run by satisfying the customers. So let's look at our 6-step approach that you can practice to build quality within the company. So step 1 indicates, as shown in this slide, create a voice for quality within the company, a rallying cry that echoes through its corridors. So the question remains how we can develop this step in a practical way within the organization. So in order to do that, I will give you 3 important factors which you can practically develop within your organization. So those sub-steps are, first, you need to develop a quality policy statement. In doing so, you have to develop a very clear and concise quality policy statement that reflects your company's commitment to delivering high quality products or services. Secondly, ensure that this policy is communicated to all employees of the organization. Then the second important thing is you need to ensure that leadership team in your organization publicly endorse and advocate for the importance of quality and their support sets the tone for the entire organization. By aligning the voice for quality with the overall values and vision of the company, this integration ensures that quality is not seen as a standalone initiative, initiative, but as an integral part of the company's identity. So the third important sub-activity that you can practically implement is open your communication channels and ensure that you are having regular meetings with the employees and develop newsletters and internal platforms to consistently reinforce the importance of quality, which helps in keeping employees informed and engaged. Let's now look at our second step: engage all employees in a collective learning journey of quality through focused training programs. In order to implement this step, you need to ensure that you have developed focused training programs in a company environment that can be practically implemented by doing the following simple steps. So the sub step one, do a thorough training needs assessment and identify the skill gaps of the employees and then try to develop focused training programs to cover the gaps and to develop their competency levels so that they will understand what they have to do very clearly. And then you can ensure that the employees will come out with new ideas, new views to enhance and improve the quality of the processes of the organization. Also, in doing so, conduct inclusive training sessions that involve employees from various departments and levels within the organization and develop a training platform where the people can learn and collaborate to foster a shared understanding of quality standards. Let's look at our third step: collaborate with relevant employees in each department to identify quality requirements specific to their processes. So, to implement this practically within your organization, you can consider the following sub steps. Number one, develop cross functional teams. The idea of cross functional teams is to have representatives comprising from each department. And as a result, the people in the organization will talk in a broad based manner how the processes are creating various issues and how they can find out solutions in order to minimize or eliminate such problems of the processes in the organization. So, when doing so, look at employees with expertise in their respective areas to ensure comprehensive coverage of quality consideration. Then, under this same step, develop consensus building. That means work towards building consensus among departments, representatives regarding the identified quality requirements. Ensure that Every employee has a clear understanding of their role in maintaining and improving quality. The third sub-step, create quality matrices and establish. Ensure that these matrices are measurable, achievable, and aligned with overall company quality objectives. Now let's look at the fourth step, set additional quality requirements, addressing practical gaps in the process to elevate overall efficiency. So in this step, we need to look at the processes of the organization by doing the process analysis. Conduct a thorough analysis of existing processes to identify gaps that may be affecting efficiency and creating errors with the implementation of the processes. So once you identify that gaps, then do a root cause analysis to understand the underlying reasons for practical gaps. So that will help you to set clear cut requirements as part of your matrices to close the gaps of the processes by setting clear requirements and ensure that those requirements are measurable, achievable, and aligned with companies' overall quality objectives. Then let's go to our step 5, where vigilantly monitor, measure, and evaluate results, ensuring unwavering compliance and consistency in operations. This is very, very important. Very, very important. So, how we can practically do this? Implement monitoring systems. To do that, deploy monitoring systems or tools that allow real-time tracking of relevant matrices requirements which you have established under step 4. Then implement data-driven decision-making processes to enhance operations. Then as a second sub-step, do regular audits and inspections. Ensure that through inspections, you monitor the processes in a very proper manner. Set the frequencies for inspections and set the requirements as we discussed under step 3 and step 4. And once you do inspections, you can identify the good and the bad, and then you can later think about what actions you are going to take for bad items or error related services. But that is a very micro acting, but you need to look at the overall organization. In order to look at the overall organization scenario, you have to conduct regular internal audits. So the internal audits cover various operational aspects and involve employees from different levels and departments, which will help you to identify what is happening in the organization and its compliance, and also whether the operations are consistently conforming to the set requirements of the organization. Therefore, ensure to train a set of employees on internal auditing tools and techniques and deploy them from time to time, maybe quarterly basis, to conduct audits. Then our last step is to initiate and adjust processes if deviation from the norm are detected, maintaining the unwavering pursuit of error-free products or services at affordable prices. In order to implement this step practically, first of all, you need to conduct a cost-benefit analysis. When you are going to adjust any process to ensure that that will not create any defects or errors, prior to doing that, you need to ensure that changes what you are going to do for these processes are economically viable. And that will help you to ensure that the cost of production or cost of service will not increase unnecessarily. Thereby, you need not to jack up the prices of the final product or service to recover the investment that you have used to change the processes. So without doing any cost benefit analysis, you should not disturb the existing processes. Then, second important thing, set performance matrices and report. Define and regular review performance matrices, which you have set under step 4, related to your products or services. And then see how the performance are in the organization by using those matrices. Because when you take data and analyze, that will give the real situation of the organization. So that is the only way to find out whether our set matrices are really providing us expected output. So then also you should get under this sub process feedback from your customers, suppliers, and internal teams to gather insights into products or service quality, which also will help you to improve your processes or adjust your processes accordingly to get the expected results. And that ends our 6 processes. So I hope that you have got the idea in a very simple manner to be implemented practically within your organization, not only just to survive in the market, but also to creating a value in the long run with a strong commitment to quality, so that at the end of the day, you will be able to get a considerable profit for you to survive and also to market your products in a proper manner in this competitive marketplace. Dear friends, now I have completed my presentation about the manner of building quality within any organization using this 6-step simple approach. I do hope you will take this message to your organization and try to implement these 6 steps in a very practical manner within your company to enhance and improve the quality of your products or services, so that at the end of the day you will become a very competitive organization and you can compete in the market to retain your customers in the long run. So thank all of you for viewing this video.